Hey, what's up everybody? This is Figures of Action Reviews, and I'm coming at you again with another video. This time, it's not just, looking at an action figure and reviewing it. This time I got a different topic I wanted to talk about because I keep hearing it over and over again. Right now you're seeing me in this store called Total Nostalgia, and it's in Trinity, Alabama, next to the Decatur. And as you can see, they have a wide variety of action figures. I mean, and toys in general, man. They have like classic video games from Sega to Sega CD to PlayStation 1, PlayStation 2. They have it all, man. They even have a side that has nothing but comic books. Although I don't kind of like their comic books because they don't even organize the comic books. They just throw random books in a Marvel section, then they throw random books in a DC section, and it's kind of like, for me, I'm like, I can't find what I'm looking for in this mess of just boxing comics. So I tend to, if I can't find what I'm looking for right then and there, I kind of move on. But anyway, what I want to talk about is the sales and discounts that we tend to find at stores like Ross and Ollie's and even Burlington Coat Factory. And even when we find clearance toys at Walmart and Target, even the sale price toys as well. And it's a constant topic going around that having these toys being put in these discount stores is possibly hurting the toy community and the toy collecting community. And I just don't think that's true. I don't think it's true because nobody is complaining that the Marvel Legends Eternals figures ended up at Ollie's. Nobody is crying and batting a tear that those horrible figures ended up in Ollie's. Matter of fact, the only time you see someone even buying those figures is if they have a plan on to kit bash them with other figure bodies. So it's like, I don't think it's hurting the community because who's getting hurt? If anything, it's only teaching companies like Hasbro, NECA. Well, I haven't really seen NECA in the discount stores, but it's definitely teaching Hasbro, what the community is asking for. We're not asking for these poor figures with poor articulation, horrible designs. We're not asking for that. And when they have a movie, I know they want to put out action figures to whatever movie comes out, but they're really not looking into what they're giving us. Now, I know there are some people who will collect anything under the sun, and that's just not me. I can tell you right now, I have not picked up those the Marvel Legend, what was it, the Guardians of the Galaxy movie figures. I don't like them. I just don't like them. They don't appeal to me, so I had no interest in picking them up. Even these WandaVision figures, I've seen this guy, I saw him at Ollie's for like $9.99. I have no interest in picking him up. Why would I? Now Total Nostalgia carries a lot of toys that, and action figures that you may not see. I know for a fact that Hand Ninja is in Ollie's, and I got him for $9.99. I think they were selling him for like $20. But one thing I want to tell you is that Total Nostalgia is not a main line first line store. It's not Walmart, it's not Target, and it's not Ollie's either. It is basically a secondary market store because not only does the owner sell things in store, but all of these figures also he has like an online presence where he sells these as well online. So it's like, this guy is the owner. I've met him. He's a real cool dude, real chill. You know what I'm saying? When I came in and asked him could I video record this stuff, he was like, yeah, go for it, man. They have no problem. They cool, chill people. But even for myself, I've had figures that I didn't want that I've sold to him for store credit that I could end up getting some figures that I did want that he had. And that was a Rebel Tech. It was a Rebel Tech Arkham Knight. And I'm not a fan of Rebel Tech simply because no one tells you that when you turn those figures around, they're flat on the legs and the arms, which is why they pose them in the way that they pose them, because they have this odd looking flat feature that's unflattering if you don't pose the figure a certain way, and it shows. Now, back to what I'm saying. I got the store credit and bought the secondary market figures that he had. Now, this Iron Man Whiplash just came out and Target had it on sale. Now, whether it was supposed to be on sale or not, who knows? Don't care. They let me buy it, I bought it. I don't think it's hurting Target, and I don't think it's hurting Hasbro because they're back to $24.99 right now. Spiral being on sale didn't hurt anybody. It's just that it was sometimes these stores have an overstock of figures, like these Transformers figures and these Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. They were $25, and I think they were like normally like $60 or almost $80. So it's like sometimes they have an overstock of action figures and they can't get rid of them. So what ends up happening is they end up shipping them off to a discount store, or they put them on clearance. And that's when we get a chance, as the collectors and the consumers, we get a chance to see these figures that's worth $44 go down to $13. Now, I'm not complaining about that because I bought a few. But does anybody complain when Big Bad Toy Store puts up Mezco figures for like well lower than half the price they came out as? Was anybody complaining about that? I don't think so, because they sold out when they were original price. They sat there, you know, people bought some. I bought that cable. I bought that cable at full price, only for them to go down to, you know, $50. And I'm not complaining about it either. But I don't think that we're hurting, or the toy community is being hurt just because some figures go on discount. Because not all figures are going on discount. You know, I've had my share of luck. I found the 3-pack Vipers at Ross for, what was it, $11.99 when they were going for like $90. I only found one, as a matter of fact, and I didn't cry, I didn't moan about it either. You know, so, you know, people saying like, well, it's not just, you know, the toys being on sale and on like very low discount. They've been on discount for the low. It's also that, you know, you got these other people coming in here and buying all of them up. Hey man, you snooze, you lose. I know it sucks sometimes for somebody to get in before you and get the figures that you're looking for, but that's the thrill of a hunt. That's just what it is. I can't get mad at somebody who had the money to buy whatever it is they wanted to buy and they got there before I did. It's first come, first serve. And I'm not gonna get mad at somebody who bought them up, especially if they had the money to do it. How can I get mad at somebody for buying what they want to buy? I've had my ups, I've had my downs. You know, it's like, look, I found Joes that I was looking for at Ross. I've found X-Men figures that I was looking for at Ross. I found figures I was looking for sitting at Ollie's. I'm not gonna sit back and complain because somebody else got a chance to get it before me, and they're not hurting the community either. Now, I don't agree with them, you know, buying something for $12 and then selling it for like $70. I mean, yeah, they trying to make a come up. Honestly, I'm a reseller too. I sell toys on the side too. I'm just not trying to bust nobody's head while doing it. I'm just not trying to bust your head about it. You know, it's just, for me, it's just a little side gig I do. You know, I see that there's a market for it, and I buy dolls, action figures, you know, vehicles, all, you know, anything that's not too big to ship. And plus, I have a set room limit. Once I reach that room limit, oh, it's over. I'm not buying a whole bunch of stuff so it can just sit up in the closet or sit in my storage and I'm just like overflowing, just busting out the house full of toys. You know, I buy what I can hold and I sell it. And, you know, it's pretty good. It's been pretty good. So I'm not going to complain. I'm not one of those people that's jumping there and buy the whole block who buy, you know, I just run in and just snatch the whole end cap of clearance items. You know, like I said, I buy what I can afford and I buy what I can hold. So if you're mad that there are other people that are getting these discounts and you don't find them, it's just how it goes, man. That's just the toy hunt. I mean, we can't be hating, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to hate the players, and you definitely don't want to hate the game, because the game is what's giving you the discounts. I mean, imagine if these stores never put this stuff on discount. Do you know that sometimes Walmart and Target, if they don't sell those items, those discount items, if they're not selling them in like that, it was like they, you know, they give you like that big crate full of mystery items. If they don't sell them like that, they crush a lot of that stuff. Like, no lie. I literally had a guy that told me that, hey man, if you didn't buy this doll that was missing part of the box, so it was on discount for like $10. It was like a $30 doll. I bought it for my daughter for Christmas. And he was like, if you didn't buy this, we were going to crush it. I was like, that's crazy. But, you know, that's what happens when stores take on a lot of items and they have more than what they can store. They start putting that stuff on discount, man. They start trying to get rid of that stuff. They're no different than people. Resellers also had the same problem. When they start holding stuff for a long time and they start losing space and they got new stuff they see at the stores they're trying to sell, guess what? they're gonna throw a lot of the things that they bought for cheap. They're gonna throw it on discount, and they're gonna try to get rid of it so they can make more space for more things that they're trying to buy that they know are hot sellers. You know, it's like, hey, they're not trying to hold this stuff. But I also think it's just basically teaching Hasbro and the rest of these companies, these toy companies, listen to the collectors, listen to the people who are actually buying these toys. Stop making these horrible figures that nobody is asking for, like those Eternal Waves. Nobody asked for that. You guys brought it out because, you know, they brought it out because they had a movie, and I'm pretty sure somebody was like, these aren't gonna sell. We're just basically making them just to make them. And, you know, the stores, I don't think, you know, if they know what their, you know, their customer base when it comes to action figures like to buy, I'm pretty sure somebody with some common sense was like, these things ain't gonna sell. But hey, it is what it is. I'm not gonna hold you guys this super long, man. I just wanted to talk about this for a minute, you know what I'm saying, and just I want to get your thoughts and opinions on it as well, because I'm just hearing too much of that discount figures ending up in discount stores is hurting the toy community. Like, no, it's not. These companies are making their money. You don't even know what it costs them to make these figures. And I'm pretty sure if you found out what it really cost them to make a figure and what they were charging you at full price, and people who are buying them at full price, they're making their money back, man. Trust me, they take this into account. That's what's called business management. They take into account of the product they won't sell, and that they're probably gonna have to either, you know, put on discount and lose. You can go to Hasbro Pulse right now, and they have a lot of stuff on the outlet section. I mean, I got my what is it? The Mary Jane and Green Goblin 2-pack. I got that on discount from Hasbro Pulse. I got the Hawkeye and that whatever flying scooter he rides. I got that on discount from Hasbro Pulse. And right now they got Bucky Cap for like $16. So I mean, they have this already marketed in when they are starting to think about producing these figures. So don't think that just because you found a couple of figures on discount, you found the Strife what was 5 or 6 pack in Ross, that, oh, it's hurting Hasbro, they're never going to put anything out. No, what it's going to teach Hasbro to do is stop putting wanted characters like Strife in a 5-pack of characters nobody wants. Nobody really wants those other characters. The main character they were looking for was Strife. If anything, you know, they're going to start saying, oh, okay, let's listen to the community so we can sell as much as we can at full price. Let's start making, you know, let's start giving these people like, oh, we made Lilandra. Let's give them Deathbird and Lilandra. Let's not give them a Brood Wolverine that they probably don't want. But anyway, like I said, I wasn't even trying to hold y'all this long because y'all got other stuff to watch. So, man, y'all keep it easy, man, and keep collecting and have fun, because that's what I'm doing. Figures of Action reviews, and I'm peacing out, yo.